Petra, a city hidden within red rocks in the middle of the Jordanian deserts. At first glance, it looks like nothing more than an ancient city carved into stone, but when you look a little closer, you begin to feel that Petra is actually a place that deceives time, because this city existed for centuries, yet at some point it feels as if it was forgotten by everyone. This city was built approximately 2,000 years ago by the Nabataeans. The Nabataeans did not have large armies, nor did they carry out conquests, but they were a people who knew how to live in the desert and read nature. What made them powerful was not the sword, but knowledge, especially the knowledge of controlling water. Rain rarely falls in Petra. Despite this, the city once hosted tens of thousands of people. Thanks to hidden channels, cisterns, and water systems carved into the rock, not a single drop was wasted. Even today, this entire system has not been fully deciphered. Some channels suddenly disappear, while others still open into cavities whose destinations remain unknown. As you move toward the heart of Petra, a narrow passage suddenly comes to an end, and a massive structure appears before you, Al-Khazne. Known as the Treasury, this structure feels as if it did not emerge from between the rocks, but from another time altogether. Its flawless craftsmanship, towering columns, and intricate details continue to inspire awe. Although it is called the Treasury, no treasure has ever been found inside. Despite this, the stone urn at the top of the structure fueled people's hope and curiosity for centuries. The bullet marks left by those who fired at it can still be seen on the stone today. Whether the structure was a tomb or a temple remains uncertain. Petra was not only a center of trade, but also one of faith. Throughout the city, there are temples, ritual areas, and structures considered sacred. This suggests that Petra was not merely a city to live in, but a place that guided direction. It is precisely at this point that one of the strangest questions whispered about Petra emerges. When some structures and ancient places of worship are examined, an unexpected sense of orientation is felt. This brings to mind the question of whether Petra may have been a reference point for beliefs that came after it. Was Petra at one time a sacred center toward which people turned their direction? History gives clear answers to this question. The location of the Kaaba is known and has remained unchanged for centuries, yet the fact that Petra even becomes part of such a question shows how powerful a symbol it is, because some cities are formed not only from stone, but from the meanings people assign to them. Over time, trade routes changed, earthquakes occurred, and Petra sank into silence. Structures were left unfinished, streets were abandoned. The city slowly became a part of the desert. For centuries, only wind and sand were aware of Petra's existence. Today, as the sun sets, the rocks take on a crimson hue. The city is silent, but this silence is not empty. It is as if Petra still wants to tell something. Perhaps Petra's true mystery is not what it really was, but what people wanted to see when they looked at it for centuries. Petra reminds us of one thing. Some cities are not merely lived in. They represent an idea, a belief, and a moment in time. But Petra is not alone in this. In another part of the world, hidden deep within dense jungles, there is another city built of stone. Its temples rise toward the sky, its walls are devoted to gods, and its silence tells a story much like Petra's. Not in the middle of a desert, but lost within time itself. The next stop, Angkor Wat.